Well, I'm on the farm this evening and it's time to make some much needed repairs on the Massey Ferguson Model 50. First thing we got to do is install this block heater. And the one I had in here before, tried to plug it in and it just about arced and sparked like a welder. It goes right there on the block. So I need to kind of dress up that hole a little bit. And then I should be good to go to pop it in there. So inside this hole right here, there were like some ridges built up, and at first I thought it was casting, but then what it really felt like was almost like calcium deposits built up. So I kind of knocked those down with this little tool right here. And then I kind of smooth things up with this brass wire brush. It would fit up in that hole. And, you know, it's not great. It's not bad either. But I think I can get a seal on the O-ring that's around that block heater, which I'll show you here in just a second. So the way this block heater works, it just sticks up into a freeze plug hole. And if you can see there, is an O-ring, and then here in the back there's a couple wings like on a wing nut, and you tighten this bolt right here and it pulls this little flat tab down, and as it does, it expands these wing nuts out against the inside of the block and pulls this up, holds this thing secure in place. And then here on the end there's a plug, a receptacle if you will, and then over here is the plug. And so that's what was in there before, and that's what I'm putting back. So this thing kind of goes up in here, kind of sort of like that, and then goes up in the hole just like I'm showing right here. And then I need to position that plug so that it's really in the best location for the plug that goes into it. And most probably I'll put it like that, but let me get it tightened down and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, so I've got it set in the hole, and I had this thing right here at 6 o'clock, but that won't work because this plug right here has to go in, and at 6 o'clock it interferes with this fuel line. So I turned it, and I can plug this in on the side like that. And so all I got to do right now is tighten that up, pull the wings against the block, and I'm essentially done. I've got myself a water jacket heater for this tractor, which is, these old Masseys are kind of cold natured, you know, with the wear and tear, you know, the compression, you lose some of that, you know, when they get 60 years old. And but with round bales, we have to have a tractor that starts, because you can't toss those around by hand like a square bale. So this is a 600 watt heater, 120 volt. That's what came out of it. So let me tighten that down and I'll come back. Got it tightened down, and I got the cord over here. You can just unplug that, and it comes with a little cap that fits over the whole thing. But really, I've never seen one of these plugs that didn't carry itself with the block heater year round. So that's what I'm going to go with, and I might put a little tie wrap on it to hold it in case something comes loose. Might tie it around, you know, that fuel line right there. But got to put some antifreeze in it. That was actually a pretty simple fix. It's a lot nicer working out here when it's 65 degrees, and again, it's in the evening, and we got daylight savings time now, so I'm able to get up here after work and have an extra hour of daylight, and pays dividends. So hope you enjoyed the video. putting a block heater into a Massey Ferguson 50. This would be applicable probably to any Perkins diesel, 3-cylinder, maybe 4-cylinder, or other makes and models of engine. But the goal here is cold weather starting, and you know, I can plug this thing in to the house or a generator and let it warm for a little while. It'll be really interesting next winter to see how cold things can get, and yet I can still start. And I don't like to use ether on my tractors, so I'm really banking on this to make a big difference. Cold weather starting, so I can lift some bales of hay around and maybe load them on some customers' trucks and wagons. So hope you enjoyed the video. I got another repair, a couple more things I'm going to do to this Massey Ferguson, and they'll be separate videos. But hit the like button, subscribe, share, comment, and we'll talk to you later.